Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about top trends for fall 2021. Now, like always, when I do these videos, I've pulled out a couple trends that I think will be really popular, but specifically things that I think you can incorporate into your personal style for the long haul. So they may be popular now, which makes them easier to find, but ultimately you can keep wearing them for many years to come. So let's get started. The first trend for fall 2021 that I want to talk about is chunky sweaters, and specifically something that looks really cozy. So we're seeing a lot of really oversized cable knit, a lot of oversized fisherman sweaters, a lot of Fair Isle, and I really love this because sweaters are some of my favorite things. I love them so much, and I think that when you have a good base of sweaters in your closet, you can wear them forever, and they really are something that you can enjoy for many years. So specifically here, I think you're going to have a lot of luck if you look secondhand and vintage. There are so many beautiful, really chunky, oversized sweaters there, and you can add one to your closet and then pair it with different things throughout the fall and winter, and then for many years. So whether that's a pair of skinny pants and some chunky boots, or maybe a cute little skirt and some tights, or maybe just flats and some shorts, there are so many options here, and it's something that will always be a staple for me in the fall and winter. The next trend that I want to talk about for fall 2021 is vests, and specifically we're seeing two versions. The first being a traditional tailored vest, and one that sits a little bit closer to the body, so rather than the oversized style, something that's a more traditional cut, something with buttons down the front and a very traditional tailoring effect. These are so easy to find everywhere. You can find them at a bunch of different prices, and of course secondhand and vintage. This is a style that never really goes out, so someone somewhere is always trying to sell a version of it that they no longer use in their closet. So always check there first. And then the second part of this trend is sweater vests. This is an extension of not only last year, we saw this pop up a lot, but also the cozy sweater trend that we just talked about. So really sticking with that plush material and things that feel really cozy and vibey, things that you can get really nice and comfortable in, and you can wear them to not only be cute and on trend, but also functional and practical because they're warm. So they'll keep you nice and toasty throughout the fall and winter. The next trend for fall 2021 that I want to talk about is tailoring, and specifically this is going to be in two iterations. The first is worn all head to toe, so a really customized tailored look, a tailored blazer, tailored vest, tailored pants, and then all worn together in a way that really speaks to your personal style, so a color, a material, and a pattern that you love. And then the other way that we're seeing this is dissected. So much like the vest trend that we just talked about, we're also seeing a lot of really beautiful tailored pants worn with a more casual top or a really traditional button down, but maybe unbuttoned a little with great necklaces and rolled up sleeves. We're also seeing the blazers worn with a variety of things. So this is one that I really love because I love the functionality and the practicality of a suit. And I think that if you aren't someone who likes to wear the whole look together, maybe it feels a little bit too formal for you, dissecting it is a really functional way to enjoy it for many years. Because there will always be a piece of that suit that you might like more than another at any given time. So I definitely really love this one. And I think this is one I'm personally going to participate in. Every year, and certainly every season, there are a couple jean styles that are really popular. So for fall, there are three that I want to call out. The first is a really oversized style of jean. I really love this one because you can buy this secondhand and vintage really easily. There's nothing quite like a pair of vintage Levi's, and all you have to do is find a pair in maybe one or two sizes up from what you normally wear, and then style those with all of the other beautiful pieces in your closet. Great tops, chunky sweaters, great shoes. I think this looks wonderful with loafers or ballet flats. It gives a really beautiful juxtaposition. And then the other trend for jeans specifically is this kind of bootcut style, but not like a traditional almost 90s style bootcut, but rather something that fits more like a pant. So it's really fitted throughout the hips and the thighs, and then tapers really elegantly down to a delicate bootcut. I think it's so beautiful. And specifically for fall, we're seeing this in a really really gorgeous dark denim color, which brings us into the third denim trend for the season, and that is a really gorgeous indigo. So this isn't one that really ever goes out of style. I think dark wash denim is really great for most wardrobes, but specifically here, I wanted to call it out because if you've had a hard time finding this type of jean before and this particularly rich color, this is going to be your moment. And I'm seeing them pop up everywhere. So we're really swapping out lighter denim for this gorgeous rich indigo, and I love it. I think it's really great and could be a wonderful chance for you to finally find your perfect pair. Now I want to talk about a few key color trends for fall 2021, and I like calling these out because as you're building your personal style and expanding your personal color palette, there are going to be certain colors that you love, but they're hard to find. So as trends come and go and certain colors become more or less popular, you'll be able to find them easier. So it's a really good opportunity to start adding them to your closet. So there are a few here that I'm personally really excited about. And the first is going to be this really pale purple, almost like a true lavender color. I love it because it's really soft and gentle. There's something very calming about it, and I think specifically when paired in a chunky style or with other darker colors, it helps to lighten everything up, which is so gorgeous for colder weather. And then also we're seeing a lot of really rich, vibrant colors and a lot of true, almost primary colors. So kind of like an accurate rainbow. We're seeing a lot of red, a lot of magenta, a lot of green, but specifically kind of like a Kelly green, so less of that hunter or forest green that I love, and more of a true green. And then we're also seeing a lot of really bright yellow, things that are true yellow, and I love that color because it's hard to be in a bad mood when you're looking at yellow. So a really great one for colder weather specifically. And then also I wanted to call out blue because blue is always popular, but specifically we're seeing a lot of cerulean blue, which is one of my personal favorite colors. It's a color that's really hard to find usually, so I'm really excited that it's going to be more readily available. I think it's really gorgeous, and again goes with so many other things that you probably already have. And then the last color I wanted to call out is another color that's always synonymous with fall, but what I love about this one in particular is it's a true burgundy, and a true burgundy or wine color that's really cool toned can be kind of hard to find in the fall. Usually we move towards more of a maroon, so more of a brown or a warm base, and this is a true cool base, which I love. So definitely one of my personal favorites, and I'm really excited about it. Another trend for fall 2021 that I'm personally really excited about is 1920s, and specifically we're seeing a lot of 20s style dresses. We're seeing that paired with the beautiful tailoring that we talked about earlier. Also a lot of 1920s style shoes and cute little bags, and I love this because again it's a recurrence of something that already happened, so you can easily find this vintage and secondhand. It's something that comes in and out, it cycles, and what better way to participate in a 1920s trend than to wear something actually from the 20s. And then also what I love is I love that we're currently in the 20s, so having that popular again just makes sense to me, and I think it's such a fun way to play with fashion. And then I also wanted to talk really quickly about the Bridgerton effect that's continuing. So that was something that I talked about in my last trend video at the beginning of the year, but specifically here we're seeing it carried over into fall and also mixed a little bit with the Y2K. So we're going to see more baby doll style tops and dresses, which I really love. It's a style that I personally really enjoy wearing, and it's hard to find. And then also mixed with those gorgeous florals and a lot of that kind of Regency styling. So the puff sleeves, a little bit of over the top exuberance and exaggeration, which I really, really love, and I think is so, so beautiful, and a really great way to add those things into your closet because they're kind of hard to find usually, specifically in those kind of softer colors that we associate with Bridgerton. And then we're also seeing an extension of the cropped or shrunken jackets that were popular at the beginning of the year. It's something I talked about in my last trend video, and it's carrying over for fall. So it's great because you probably already have it, and then also you can definitely find these secondhand and vintage. And then also if you're petite like I am and I have a really short torso, so cropped cropped things are usually perfect. So if you're in a similar situation, this is a great chance to add them to your closet. And plus, finding one in a tailored style gives you the double trend. So you get the tailored look plus the cropped look. And I think it pairs so beautifully with the jeans that we talked about. It's one of my personal favorite ways to wear it, and I think it always looks great. Another trend that we're going to see a lot for fall 2021, but also something that you can add confidently to your closet and wear for many years to come, is a literal little black dress. So little black dresses and black dresses are always popular, and they're always easy to find in some form or another. But here specifically, we're seeing an influence of not only the Regency effect that we talked about, and then also the 1920s effect. So we're seeing dresses that are cut slightly differently than we've been able to find them, which I love. So a lot of really short silhouettes, so an actual literal little black dress, and that's great if you're petite like I am. Also things with really delicate puff shoulders, little collar details, button details. I think they're so beautiful and something that's been really hard to find. So this can be an opportunity for you to add something into your closet that you can love for many years. So those are some of the top trends for fall 2021, some that I'm personally really excited about, and I would love to know in the comments down below if there's any that you're looking forward to and anything that you're excited to maybe test out and experiment with, and then also if there's any that you're definitely not going to do, because I love hearing both sides and I love knowing that personal style is available to every interpretation. So some you may love, some you may not, but then someone else out there, it could be the complete opposite, and I love that about style. So definitely let me know, and like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.